Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me. Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to look at the energies affecting you or influencing between the 22nd to the 28th of June. Timing is fluid, Capricorn, so it's any time around that or a little bit beyond that, those dates. I've done a pre-shuffle of the Earth Magic cards, Capricorn, so I'll just do a final shuffle. And we'll cut the cards and get them laid out and see what they have to say. Just to let you know, Capricorn, I've recently released an Earth signs Mercury retrograde reading, so I think you might find that interesting. There's an awful lot going on up in the heavens at the moment. A lot of planetary activity, 5 major planets retrograde. So, you know, it does impact, influence us and have an effect to a greater or a lesser degree according to how our individual birth charts. So, here we go. Lovely. Right, just very quickly, I'm just going to look at the reverse of the Earth Magic, and that's Wolf Instinct. This is about when we have to go it alone, when we have to go and seek the answers and the information, and we're driven very much by our instincts and the need to protect ourselves sometimes, you know, the need to search for something. Alright, so that's the Wolf Instinct. And then at the bottom of the Wheel of the Year cards, we have the Queen of Wands, and this is a female energy she's very good at earning money, making money, creating money, managing money, very grounded, very earth orientated. All right, so they're just two for us just to consider. Now, at the heart of your reading, we have Dream Time, and this is about being creative. Let's have a look. So this is about using your time wisely now. You to bring on. You're a very creative sign, Capricorn. To greater or lesser degree, of course, with all of you, you're all individual, but you are a very creative sign, and this is at the center of your reading. So it would appear that you are using this time very creatively, looking at systems, looking at how to create something new going forward, perhaps something unique to yourself, about yourself, or for yourself. So very beautiful creative energies at the heart of your reading, Capricorn. And then as a clarifier, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and this is when there's some things aren't quite ready. So something you've been working on and creating is not quite ready yet, perhaps for publishing or putting out there or taking forward. Because we have the woman here who's very pregnant, but she's not yet quite ready for giving birth. And she's having a look at the apples, the apple tree that she's been looking after, and the apples are growing beautifully, but they're not quite ready for harvesting. So it's something about something's not quite ready. So that's at the heart of your reading. And then the challenge for you is about perspective. So it's having a perspective on something. We see the Milky Way, and at the heart of it, it looks like a giant sun. But wherever these stars are that are around the sun, they will have a different view of the sun, a different perspective. So this is about your perspective, and also that other people will have differing perspectives about something, which could be to do with whatever it is you've been working on to create. And then we have the Justice card. So this is about things being fair and balanced, wise decisions being made, and you know, if things haven't worked right fairly for you in the past, this is about balancing the scales now and making things right. So that sense of justice. All right, so these are the challenges for you at this time, Capricorn. Now, at the root of this situation, there's this lightning bolt that came down, that stirred things up. that changed the landscape, if you like, and led to you feeling sad. You see the lady that she's looking at the cups that are overturned, feeling like she's lost something, that she's lost a lot, she doesn't know how to retrieve it. So and this is what happened as a result of a lightning bolt. Something came down as a bit of a shock and stirred things up. So that's at the root of it. And in the past position, we've got nurturing and the Three of Cups. So the nurturing is Gaia, and this is about caring for the land, for nature, caring deeply, nurturing of yourself, nurturing of those around you. It's a very abundant, bountiful card as well, where there's lots of growth. But the message of the card is about nurturing, so this nurturing quality in the past. And then we have the Three of Chalices. So, for me, there's two meanings to this, so just bear with me. The direct meaning of this card is celebrating, and we have a chick being born here, a chick coming out of the shell, hatching out of the shell, and the three ladies raising their cup in celebration of a birth. So this could reflect something to do with a birth, or something new being born, something new. Perhaps it's connected to the creativity at the centre. So something new was born, something very nurturing, bountiful, creative. All right. Now, just very quickly, the other meaning of the Three of Cups for me is about something to do with a third party situation. All right. But take it how it resonates with you, Capricorn. I feel that this is more to do with the first meaning, about celebrating, something to do with the creation of something new. Okay. I have to mention the third party situation when this card comes out, because for some people it will mean that something to do with a third party. It doesn't have to be within a relationship third party situation. It could be something to do with a preoccupation, an obsession, or something that would come in between in between a relationship. What's on your mind at the moment, Capricorn? What's crowning you? Well, we have the Stone People. Now, this is about being vigilant about something, being watchful, being mindful about something, having to be mindful about something. Yes, because we have the Nine of Swords, and this is when there's lots going on in our mind. We're worrying. We have a lot of we are very preoccupied with something, but it's keeping you awake at night, that sort of anxiety, that sort of obsessive thinking, if you like. And this is what's on your mind at the moment, because you're being very vigilant about something, very watchful. Now, and in your power position, in your power, we have love and compassion. Now, this is you responding to somebody reaching out to you for help, support, love. So you see the two hands, the adult hand, it looks like a younger hand reaching up. Doesn't have to be, but this is about you responding with love and compassion to either a situation or to somebody that's reaching out for your help and support. Now, the clarifier here is the Four of Pentacles, and this is when we're holding on. We're holding on to what, so somebody doesn't take something that doesn't belong to them. When we're holding what we have close to our chest to protect it, if you like. So it's a very protective energy. It obviously, according to the context of a reading, it'll have different meanings. In some readings, it may reflect somebody that's quite mean, that holds on to things too tightly, if you like, and won't share. But this is a clarifier, Capricorn, for the compassion. This is in your power. So this is about perhaps releasing, share. Perhaps it means you need to share and give and respond with compassion to somebody that's reaching out for you, and not hold back. Don't hold back. All right, Capricorn. Now, the cave, in your environment, we have the cave and the sanctuary. So in your environment around you, this is about needing to feel secure, needing to feel safe. We have the caveman that's come in from outside. He's lit his fire to keep warm. It's night time, and he's writing what is done in the day on the walls of the cave. That's his story. So this is around you at the moment. You're having a sanctuary around you at the moment, that place where you feel safe and protected. Because here we have the death card, and the death card is about when things are transformation. So what it's saying is something coming to an end. There's something come to an end around you that needed to, ready for it to be transformed. All right. Hence the needing to have this sanctuary at this time. And your hopes and fears, we have ancestors, and this is about when we leave our footprints in the sand, and it can be what's passed on, the stories that are passed on down the line from generation to generation, and it's about what we inherit from our forefathers. So we've got the snake, a little bit of a snake of wisdom and DNA going through that. So this is in your hopes and fears, perhaps hoping to recall or draw on an ancestral knowledge, or relook at how did our ancestors, our forefathers, cope with or deal with situations in the past, drawing on their wisdom. Yes, because we have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords, like the Queen of Swords, is very much of the mind. He's the king of the mind. He likes truth, clarity. Is very good at communication, but it has to be truthful communication. It has to be correct. He has the book of knowledge on his lap, but he's also got the sword, and he holds the sword to cut away that which is not purposeful, not meaningful, not right. All right, so this is what's in your hopes and fears. So take it how it resonates with you, Capricorn. And then the outcome, we've got a volcano. So this is about volatility. So there's something about something's been building up and it's going to explode. It can't do anything else but explode. There needs to be a pressure valve. There needs to be something that's got to be released. All right, it might be something to do with this death card, the transformation card, something that needs to end. But there's certainly an explosion of some sort, some form of, there's a volatility around you or happening. And this is like, there's got to be a release of some sort because of the pressure that's building up. And then we have the Princess of Pentacles. And this is, for me, this is the accountant card. We've got the Princess of Pentacles balancing the books. She's counting the money, she's seeing what's coming in and then what's going out. She's writing in her ledger. She's got lots of money around her, but she's managing her money very wisely, very well. So this is about balancing the books, something having to be balanced, need to balance what's coming in, what's going out. And this is connected to this volatility card. It'll mean something a little bit different for all of you, Capricorn. And of course, for some of you, it won't have any meaning. But you'll understand that. You'll know what that is. And then the future coming in very quickly, we have new moon. There's a promise of a new beginning coming in for you, Capricorn. And yes, and balance, the Two of Pentacles. So balancing two particular aspects in your life going forward. All right. I'm going to leave it there for you, Capricorn. If you want to let me know in the comments section what your thoughts are about the reading, yes, please do. If you could please like and subscribe, and that way, if you subscribe, it's free to subscribe, but it means any future readings I put out for you, Capricorn, you will be notified. But thank you so much for joining me. I've really enjoyed doing this reading for you. Please join me again going forward. Take care now. Bye bye.